What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So if you guys remember, in the previous video we were sanding the truck and we didn't get to finish that one dent. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that off and start working on those other dents. All right guys, so the dent up here is all done. We're gonna go ahead and sand this down with the 120 grit. Actually, since this is already pretty fine, like pretty good, the dent was right here, but we already put the Bondo and it's pretty much flush. We're gonna use 220 grit and sand this by hand. But before we do that, we're gonna sand this with the 120 grit. Try to get rid of these little holes. Same here. We got some deep ones, but that's okay because we're gonna throw one more layer of Bondo, a thin one too. We're gonna just squeegee it and put pressure on the squeegee to make sure the Bondo gets inside those little dents and craters. Same with here. Yeah, guys. So I'll be right back with you guys once I sand it, because I don't want to make too many videos of me, too many clips of me sanding, you know. But yeah, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm done sanding this with the 120 grit, and you can already see most of the craters got smaller in size. These as well. Those little ones, it's okay because we're still gonna refill them with another layer of Bondo. While I was sanding this, we did get a little tiny one, so we're just gonna do another tiny layer of Bondo there. This big one too got a lot smaller, so we're just gonna refill these up one more time. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the Bondo, throw the layer on there, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so now that we got our layer caked up, we're gonna go ahead and wait the 20 minutes and sand this down with the 80 grit. All right, guys, so real quick, while this is waiting to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding right here because we still got another dent here. Don't want to waste any time. So I'm gonna be sanding this with the 60 grit and grind right through. This one should be easier because it's just there isn't any grooves or anything. It's just, you know, straight. So we should just sand this down, put the Bondo, sand it, and then it's good to go. All right, guys, so real quick, once I started sanding, okay, so I don't know if this truck was previously fixed with Bondo or how much Bondo this truck has, because look, so this is Bondo, right? This is the Bondo that we put in yesterday. It's all dried up. So this right here was one of the scratches it has. It kind of looks like there's Bondo in between the paint and the bare metal. Same here, look at this. I started sanding, that looks like Bondo to me. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing we can do either way, so we're just gonna keep going forward. We're gonna wipe this down. So we're gonna sand it down a little bit more and put some more Bondo. And yeah, guys, just wanted to show you guys our little discovery. All right, guys, so it's been a little more than 20 minutes. I went ahead and just started sanding everything since, you know, we're gonna end up sanding the truck, so might as well just get a head start, you know. So we're gonna sand this by hand here, same inside here. All this is sanded down. It's like I'm not sure if I'm supposed to sand it more, but honestly I think I'm gonna just leave it like this, and then once I start painting it, since the paint I use is freaking it is primer and paint together. So I don't think I need to primer the truck before I paint it. I think I could just start painting. And if I do mess it up, I mean, you live and you learn. So we're going to go ahead and start. This is hard already, so we're going to sand this down with the 80 grit. Up here, we're going to use 20 grit since this is already, you know, how we want it. We don't want to make any deeper scratches. So we're going to do that with the 220 grit, 80 grit, and then move on to the 120. But yeah, guys, I'll be right back once I'm done sanding these down. And I think we might even have to do one more layer depending on how bad it is. This right here is done. You can't feel the dent anymore. It just goes along with the groove, so that's good. All right, guys, so I went ahead and sanded this down with the 220 grit, 80 grit. We left this alone. I'm gonna sand this one by hand with one of the finer grits. Same with this top one here. Since it already covered the dent, so we're just gonna add some more Bondo here just to patch these little holes up. and then we can sand that down, and then this one should be good to go. Same with here. We don't have that big old hole anymore. We just have little tiny ones. So I'm gonna go a small layer of Bondo and just barely put enough to fill up those holes. And then after that, we can go ahead and finish sanding this part over here. And yeah, guys, I'm also gonna be putting Bondo on this already as well. This is already sanded down, so we're gonna kick up a little bit Bondo and just throw it on here. All right, guys, so we went ahead and added the thin layer of Bondo just to fill up those little tiny holes up here as well. Went ahead and used some Bondo on this dent as well. Now we only have enough Bondo for like one more batch, so I'm gonna use that on this side. I'm gonna sand this down once the 20 minutes run up. Once it dries up, we're gonna sand it and then use the last batch of Bondo on this. And I think we're gonna have to end the video there until we get some more Bondo. Right, guys, so while that is drying up, I'm just gonna go ahead and just continue sanding down here. I'm gonna avoid this bottom part because I'm gonna have to take off the glue first with the little razor blade. So for now, I'm just gonna work around it and just sand as much as I can before this dries up. Or yeah. All right, guys, so it's been way more than the 20 minutes. This is mostly, it's all dry. Not mostly dry, it is dry. So we're gonna go ahead and sand this, but we're gonna be using the orbital sander and we're gonna be using 220 grit. So yeah, guys, I went ahead and just continued sanding over here, started the door. So this right here, we're gonna sand with the 80 grit or 60 grit. And yeah, guys, so I'll be right back with you guys once I'm done sanding with the 220 grit and over there with the 60 grit or 40 grit. I can't remember. All right, guys, so it's starting to get dark, so I'll probably come back with you guys tomorrow. So I'm just gonna show you guys real quick what I did. So I already went ahead and sanded this down, and I'm gonna use that last batch that I have left just to fill this in, because we still gotta add a little bit more. So we're gonna leave that like this. We're gonna make one more batch, throw it on there, sand it. This over here, this is already good to go. It has really tiny holes, but I'm gonna be sanding this by hand with 2000 grit to get rid of those little holes. Same with here, almost no holes at all, except for these little tiny ones, but those will go right away with the 2000 grit. Same here and here as well too. We lost all of those little tiny holes. So there are a few little tiny ones, but we're gonna sand that with the 2000 grit by hand, and that should go away. And as for this, if you guys remember last time, let me show you guys the other side, because I thought there was a groove that goes like this, but there isn't. It actually look at this side, and let me go ahead and show you guys the other side. All right, so you can see on the other side that there is no groove, nothing. It's just straight down. So what I'm gonna end up doing is, honestly, I'm just gonna cake up a whole bunch of Bondo and just fill this up like that, and hopefully it looks the same as the other side, because I mean, why not? I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, so you guys won't see the after I'm done with this till tomorrow, because I gotta go get some more Bondo. And yeah, guys, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, welcome back. So if you guys remember the video before, the clip before, we ran out of Bondo, so we went ahead and got some more, and now we're ready to get back to work and finish this truck up. Now I do have some good news. Well, could be good news or bad news, however you want to see it. I personally think it's good news. Okay, so, well, actually bad news, or it's a little bit of both. Okay, so you guys remember how I told you guys I was going to be painting the truck myself? Rattle can job with the same paint I used for the rims for the Honda Civic. So the things have changed, because you guys don't know, but my birthday's coming up next month on November 25th, and my mom decided to give me an early birthday gift, and she's going to pay for 360 Garage to paint my truck. So that's what we're going to do. We went ahead, we're going to go ahead and go with that. So I'm going to finish up all the dents and all that stuff, and I'm going to take it to him and have him take care of us and really change the look of this truck. So that's the news, guys. And yeah, so back to what we were doing. If you guys remember where we left off, we kicked up some here on this dent here. Now I sanded a little bit, but this is okay right here. We're gonna add more. It doesn't look like, yeah, that thing's on there, so it's not gonna come off. So we're just gonna get some more Bondo, cake it up a little bit more. We're gonna put all this right here. So we're gonna be really generous with the Bondo right here. Now, the dead giveaway for this repair is gonna be this right here. You can obviously tell it's really jacked up, and the Bondo can't hide that. So that's okay, no biggie. We're gonna make sure to get some Bondo here. I'm kind of worried here because if you guys see the crack, like the space here, the gap, if we fill Bondo up in there, I'm not sure if it's gonna go in all the way in the crack. So if you guys see, I'm pulling it pretty hard and it's not coming off. But the thing I'm afraid of is over time, you know, it might crack. So I mean, that's something we're gonna have to, you know, see in the future if it does or not. So for now, we're just gonna put some more Bondo, sand it, and right here to make this flush, we're gonna have to sand it by hand. And moving along, I already went ahead and removed the glue right here from that trim. We're gonna sand this down, add another layer, and we got a dent here and right here. We got some small ones. But yeah, guys, other than that, I'll be right back with you guys once we start putting that other layer of Bondo. So right as of now, I'm gonna sand down here, sand this right here, and yeah, guys, that's about it. All right, guys, so just like always, we're running out of light. So real quick, I'm gonna wipe everything down with alcohol. So we're gonna wipe this down and this over here and this side as well, and we're gonna put another layer of Bondo. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back with you guys, because if you guys remember, we gotta work fast or else that thing dries. So I'll be right back with you guys once I'm done applying the Bondo all the way around. All right, guys, so one last update before I, you know, close this, stop filming for today. We used up the last of the Bondo to put a layer here. Now this is coming along nicely. We just need like maybe one more layer or two just to be safe. This side is good, that's good as well. These dents here, we got this one, can use a little one, one small layer here. This one's good to go. This right here will definitely need about 2 more, and this one's already good to go as well. So total, we did run out of Bondo, so I am gonna have to buy another one tomorrow. So that's a total of 3 cans, and each can was $20. So that's about 60 bucks in Bondo alone. Now we did get another sander, sandpaper, alcohol, and microfiber towels. So yeah, so we'll wake up early tomorrow and go get some more Bondo so we can finish this up, and we can start removing the rear defense, the little ducktail or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so we could take it at 360 Garage and he could get her done. All right, guys, so welcome back. Hopefully this is the last clip of this video because I want to be done already. Okay, we're almost done though. Everything else is done. We just got this one here. This could use maybe 2 more layers. So we're gonna sand this down. Same with here, another 2 layers. Sand this down real quick. And I think we needed a small layer here. Yeah, small layer here, here, here. This is good. So here and here. We're gonna do that. And the other thing I'm concerned about is this right here, this little edge here. So I don't want this to crack, and then when they paint it, you're obviously gonna tell us something's up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cake up Bondo here as well on all this right here, and I'm gonna just sand it down. That way it's all smooth and you can't tell that much, but there's only so much we can do for this piece here. But regardless, it's gonna be better than what it was before, and that's what matters most. So I'll be right back with you guys. Like I said, I don't really want to record me doing all this because it's just going to be me sanding it, and this is already a pretty long video. So I'll be right back with you guys once I sand it, show you guys how it looks, make the Bondo, put the Bondo on it, let it dry, show you guys that again, and we can see the progress that we're getting, you know, from each coat. All right, guys, so we went ahead and sanded it. We already put another layer of Bondo on there. We're waiting for this to dry up now. Got the little, everything's got Bondo. So now we just gotta wait the 20 minutes and we can start sanding again. So in the meanwhile, I'm gonna be scraping off the glue residue from all this on this side while we wait. All right, guys, so we are just about done. So I'm sorry I didn't really do those other clips because I was just really trying to get this truck done and get it done by this Friday, which is today, so I can take it to 360 Garage and we can get started on sanding the whole truck down and get it painted and stuff. So if you guys remember what we had here, it's already pre-smoothed out. Like, that's not bad. I mean, it does have its defects. Like down here, it's a little bit flat. All this right here, I didn't do Bondo on this or here, but I mean, that's, you can't see that unless you're actually going under there and looking at the truck. But honestly, that doesn't bother me. I did run out of Bondo. If not, I would put more Bondo, but I'm not trying to go and buy another $20 can, you know, just for that little piece. And over here we do have a little small indent, but I mean, it's honestly, it's way better than what it was before. So honestly, I can live with this. This is not bad. You can see it right here. I'm gonna sand that down a little bit more, but this has like a small indent here, and up here, and that's about it, guys. But I feel maybe once we get it painted, maybe it'll blend in. If we can see it, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, so truck is done. It's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to 360 Garage, and that will be a whole nother collab video of us sanding the truck and getting it painted. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.